And DA, where is the spokesperson for DA?
Well, my dear friends, this is the triumph of democracy. Ours is a new democracy. The constitutional clauses that the Constitutional Court dealt with today have not been interpreted before. In interpreting them, the court has made it clear that those of us who are elected, once elected and having taken our oath of office, owe it to the people of South Africa as a whole that no political party can compel to vote against their conscience and against their judgment. This is very important because in the previous election, for instance, of President Zuma, some 69 members of the National Assembly did not vote either for candidates of the opposition or the candidate of the ruling party. It does say that they were not free. Now they will be free to exercise those 69 votes without fear of repercussions. And the threats that were being issued against members of the caucuses, especially the caucus of the ruling party, those fears are no longer having a place in our democracy. And I congratulate as well all of those of us in opposition benches who did not lack the courage to stand our ground and to insist that our constitution must be followed in letter and spirit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think what we must note specifically is that it's the opposition parties that have created an environment for the ruling party, the governing party, to be able to make right decisions on behalf of the people of South Africa. These are the people who have voted for them, and they have failed to represent the people in Parliament. We had to use our time, our resources to come to the Constitutional Court, to ask the Constitutional Court to be able to create an environment for them to do the right thing in this country. So as opposition parties, we stand here on the right side of history. And on the day when when the Speaker declares the day for the, motion of no confidence, you can be assured that the opposition parties are going to stand together. We are going to shut down South Africa. And we are giving South African voters the opportunity to be part of this. You complain on social media, this is your opportunity to shut down the country, and you must tell your MPs, your ANC MPs, who they must vote for and that they must stand on the right side of history. Thank you.
And finally, Zuma must fall.
Yes,
Zuma
he
must fall. Zuma must fall.
Okay, hold on.
The Democratic Alliance is delighted by the court judgment. We believe that this was a victory not only of the opposition parties, but for the people of South Africa, who now, through their elected representatives, have the opportunity to remove a toxic president who is destroying our country. We brought the motion of no confidence. We wish to now write to the Speaker and have that motion scheduled as soon as possible. And we will ensure that when the Speaker makes the decision that she has to now make as to whether or not it should be an open ballot or a secret ballot, that that decision is a rational decision that supports the Constitution, that supports freedom, that supports fairness, and supports the people of South Africa. And I'd like also to congratulate all the other opposition parties who, standing together, have made history today.
General, just
yes, I mean, as the IFP were very delighted about the decision. In fact, when you study the decision, I mean, you listen to the judgment carefully. It was just reminding the Speaker that she was supposed to do a job which she was afraid to do. Therefore, democracy prevailed today, and as IFP were delightful, and we congratulate all the parties that joined together. Because remember that the IFP also started very long ago for the Speaker to apply this rule where she's got a right to determine that voting the president should, I mean, the vote of no confidence should be about secret ballot. Therefore, as the IFP were delighted, and we can't wait for that day where the motion of no confidence is debated in the National Assembly, and the IFP is ready to make sure that we save our party from our country from the rot that the current head of state is putting us into.
ACDP, last fight.
From the
The
ACDP,
multi-party guys.
from the ACDP, we are very delighted about the outcome. We have been expecting this, and it is long overdue. And we hope that South Africans will know today that democracy prevails. All the parties stood together to stand for democracy, even in Parliament. The Speaker is now going to have to do the right thing, which initially she said she doesn't have the right. The Concord proved that she has got the right to make that determination, that during the motion of no confidence, she can decide that it can be done through a secret ballot, and we are very delighted about that. We are very sure that even those from the ANC who wanted to do the right thing are now going to have an opportunity to do so. And we say thank you to all the members of the coalition, members of the other parties to have gone through this process. It has brought up democracy in its very operational way. Thank you.
Okay,
Right.
General, just
Question.
just a quick question. Whichever the outcome of this court ruling now,
Yeah.
you guys still need the support of ANC MPs for whatever motion to be successful.
Yes.
What's your message to ANC MPs at this moment?
The message to the ANC MPs is that they should now begin to read this watershed judgment, which said put the people first. So if ANC vote against or they don't support the motion to remove Zuma, the voters in 2019 must do a good job. That is punish the African National Congress.
So, can I just ask one
Yes.
question? How confident are you that the Speaker will make the right decision? Sure, the rules are clarified, but the Concord says the decision still lies with him.
Well, I'll leave it that to Kwankwa. Where's Kwankwa? So you don't have to worry about the Speaker now. We've got a moral victory here. So we'll deal with that.
No, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Now, he knows the rules.
We will. I beg your pardon. We will obviously. I was working as the general was calling me, trying to say that we need to initiate a process of resubmitting the request to the Speaker for that motion of no confidence, because you remember that we had to withdraw it pending the outcome of this constitutional court process. Now that this matter is finalized, we need to resubmit it and make sure that it's done, and then we get a date that is scheduled by the Speaker to debate it as soon as possible.
Are you confident that the Speaker would abide by the call that it be done in secret?
We have a collective responsibility to make sure that the Speaker abides by it.